Hi, I'm John Twist of University Motors, and this morning, this cold morning, while we've got a train rolling around next door, I want to talk about a 67 MGB that we have here on the hoist, so the people who know about it can take a look at it. It's a pretty nice B. Come on up. Brooks is my photographer today. Matt is my light man, and I want to show the underside of the car. Then we'll put it down on the ground. We'll take a look at the top side of it, so you can get a real good view. We've got relatively newer wheels, brand new tires up here. We've got suspension pieces up here on the right. You can see they got the Moss labels on them, so these guys have all been changed relatively recently. It isn't clean, it isn't rust free, but geez, it isn't bad. The rack and pinion looks pretty good coming across here. Over on this side, we've got the same thing. We've got a new link here, and perhaps some newer A-arms here. They're all in pretty good shape. Well, now we got better light. I had to chastise the light man for arriving with a bad battery. We've got some pretty good mounts up here. This looks really good. But the most impressive part of this car, as we look on the left-hand side all the way down and the right-hand side all the way down, is that it is relatively rust-free. No MG is rust-free, but this one is really, really nice. I mean, it's got, if you look back here, you can see there's just, I mean, the owner could take some time, jack it up, scrub it up a little bit, either put some POR on it or something or other to slow down some of the surface rusting that started. But let me tell you, this is really, really nice. Looking on the back here, this has got a banjo differential. There's some leaking. There's always some leaking with banjo diffs. But there's no leaking off the left-hand side of the brakes. And we look over to the right-hand side. There's no leaking here. We've just had the rear suspension apart. You can see these red pads, some little bit of an improvement. We've got one muffler only. Backing up here a little bit, we've got one muffler only. We don't have two, and the tailpipe goes straight out, but it makes a lot of real nice noise. The drive shaft's in alignment. The handbrake works. We're going to put the car down now and take a look at the top side of it. On the hang on just a second, Matt. As you look down the side here, you can see all. If you get the right oblique camera angle here, you can see all the spot welds. This thing is like really, really nice. Let's go and take a look on the other side. We'll see the same thing is true. You know, these things begin to rust at the back of the rear door in the section here that we call the dog leg. And these things are like really, really solid. So over and over I tell people, you know, if the engine's bad, geez, you can spend $4,000 on an engine, a couple grand on a gearbox, but a body work, oh my gosh, you can spend a fortune, and this body is solid to start with. Matt, let's go ahead and put her down some, and just keep bringing her down. We'll take a look around. The car's got these extra lamps here on the front. We're going to open up the bonnet as soon as we're down far enough to hold the bonnet open. And then Brooks can get a good look at the engine on the inside. Here we go. So it's a normal and correct combination of bits and pieces here. In fact, it does have, let me take a look, it's got an 18V engine in it, which is 72 through 80. Reinstalled, but it's still got all the correct stuff to it, the Smith's PCV valve and the dual carburetors and so forth. And I want to tell you that it starts up pretty easily. Come on around on the inside, Brooks, and take a look at the oil pressure. See the oil pressure here is up around almost 60-some pounds. So our oil pressure's in real good shape. I'm going to turn it off so you can hear me talk. The interior looks pretty nice. It's obviously black with red piping. It all looks nice. The floors are here. It's nice and solid. Let's get back outside and take some long sweeping pictures. The car's been sitting here on the hoist for too long, and so it's got this settling of dust on it and so forth. But if Brooks just walks around the car and takes a peek at it from several different angles and puts it up, then we'll be able to see what truly is involved here. Trunk's pretty complete. I don't have a spare tire, but we've got the jack. We've got a couple extra quarts of oil. Never a bad idea with an MG. Anyway, this is it. It's a real solid vehicle. So I'm sure that whoever might be interested in purchasing it will be very pleased. Thanks.